Ciao ragazzi! Hello Fantastics! Welcome to a new episode of my Watercolor for Beginners series. In this video I will show you how to paint an apple. So if you're interested, just follow the tutorial. So you will need some watercolors, of course, then some watercolor paper, better if it's 100% cotton. Then you will need some brushes and of course some rags or paper towel. You will also need some paper tape and of course water. So let's get started. First you want to wet your paper really well. So take your brush and take some clear water and just wet your paper. You want your paper to be literally soaked in water, and you want to check out if it's really soaked by bending the paper like back and forward and to the right and to the left, and you want to be sure it is really wet. So now you want to put your first color, and you want to begin with the lighter colors. So let's start with some yellow, and you want to put the yellow on the top of your apple. So put it on the top and then bring it a little bit down on the body of the apple, and then bend your paper so that the water will work for you and the color will blend nicely. So you want to go on with your second color, and I chose this orange red, which is pretty much an orange color with some red inside, and you want to spread this color all over your apple, leaving outside some spots like so, and then you want to bend your paper so that the water will make your color run and mix together all the colors nicely. So now you want to add your third color, which is actually a very bright and rich red, and you want to add it all over the body of your apple, but concentrate it more on the bottom of your apple, because on the top you put the lighter colors. So now you want to put this darker color on the center part and on the bottom. So now you want to add a darker red color on the bottom of your apple to create the shadow. So you want to put that color right on the bottom of your apple, and of course here and there on the body of your apple, like so. And then of course you want to bend your paper, but pay attention when you do that, because you still want to have a control on blending the colors together. You don't want to end up with just one unique color. At this point you can also adjust your apple's shape and make it even more rounded. So here's a little trick. You can turn your paper upside down to make this operation, and this will help you a lot. So now you want to intensify your apple's shadow, the shadow on the bottom of your apple. And to do that, you want to create a color which is a combination of dark red and purple. So a kind of a purplish reddish color. And I created this color just adding a little drop of blue to my darker red. And then you want to bend your paper back, forward, on the right and on the left, like so. With this darker color, you can also create the streaks on the apple's skin, because as you know, the apple skin has this streaking effect. So I suggest you to do that on the wet paper and not on the dried paper, because on the wet paper the effect will be much softer and delicate. Instead, on the dried paper the effect will be much graphic and much more rigid. At this point, with your brush perfectly cleaned in some clear water, you want to remove the color here and there to create the spotlights. And you can also adjust your apple's contour like this. And if it happens that doing so you lose some color, don't worry, don't ever worry, you can always put the color back. So once you're happy, you can let it dry naturally, or you can use a hair dryer. And once it is completely dried, you can go on and color the stalk of your apple. And to do that, I'm using just 3 colors: a limey green, then I'm using a light brown on the top, and then I'm using a darker gray. And on the bottom of the stalk, to create some volume, I'm using also a limey green, but slightly darker than the previous one. And when it's dried again, I can go over the apple's colors with some very thin layers of light colors to give it more character and more volume as well. So now my apple could be finished, but I decided to give it even more character doing a little trick with the water, and I will show you right now how to do that. So you just take some clear water with a brush and just sprinkle it over your apple. Pay attention not to create big stains of water. You don't want to do that. You want just little tiny drops of water like so. And then you want to remove the water with some towel like this, and that's it. You created the little dots that the apple skin actually has, and I think it's a very nice effect and very realistic as well. So this is it, guys. This is my apple finished. What do you think? I think it's pretty nice. I like the results. So if you like that too, please let me know with some comments down below, and of course with some thumbs up. And if you want to, you can also join me on Facebook, and you can do this exercise, you can do your apple and send me the picture on my Facebook page. I will be glad to see your works. So I will see you in my next video. Bye bye, Fantastics! Ciao! Subscribe to my channel and share my videos with your friends. And click here for more videos.